Hello and welcome to Crack Up Factory, where we bring magical stories to life. Today, we have a tale that's a little bit spooky, a little bit brave, and a whole lot of heart. It's called The House That Whispered at Midnight. So, gather round, turn down the lights just a little, and let's begin. On the edge of a quiet town stood the old Willow house. Its windows looked like tired eyes, and its paint was peeling like a forgotten secret. No one in town dared to walk past it after the sun went down. Why? Because they said it talked at midnight. Spooky, right? Locals would whisper tales of ghostly moans and strange creaking voices drifting from the empty rooms. The wind seemed to carry its secrets, and everyone was too afraid to listen closely. Everyone, that is, except for one brave girl named Nora. Nora didn't believe in ghosts, but she did believe in mysteries. She was curious, not scared. One moonless night, with just a flickering flashlight in her hand and her heart pounding a brave rhythm in her chest, she decided to uncover the truth. Pushing open the heavy, creaking front door, she stepped inside. Dust motes danced in the beam of her light, and shadows stretched like long, bony fingers on the walls. She took a deep breath and whispered into the silence, "Hello? Is anyone here?" For a moment, there was nothing but the sound of her own breathing. Then a soft, rustling sound, like dry leaves skittering across the floor, answered her. A voice, ancient and weary, whispered back from the very walls of the house. "Thank you. Thank you for visiting." Nora's eyes widened, but she wasn't afraid. The voice wasn't menacing, it was sad. "I'm so lonely," the house sighed. It turned out the house wasn't haunted by a scary spirit. It was simply filled with memories of the laughter and joy it had once known, and it missed the family that had lived there long ago. Nora understood. She saw not a haunted mansion, but a lonely friend. An idea sparked in her mind. The very next week she returned, not alone, but with all her friends from school. They brought blankets, books, and lanterns. Nora turned the dusty old Willow house into a reading club for all the kids in town. The house, which had been dark and silent for so long, was finally filled with the sound of children laughing, reading stories aloud, and sharing adventures. Its windows no longer looked tired. They glowed with a warm and happy light. And so, the house that once whispered in loneliness now hummed with joy. The story teaches us a beautiful lesson. Often, the things we fear are just things we don't understand. When we face our fears with a little courage and a lot of kindness, we might just find a friend waiting for us. Fear fades when we understand what hides behind it. Thank you so much for joining us for this story here at Crack Up Factory. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another magical tale. See you next time.